What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another NBA High Five video with your boy. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section if you haven't already to enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. And make sure, most importantly, that you're subscribed to the channel. You hit the bell notification next to subscribe so it lets you know when I post videos. We are 2 days away from MLB opening day. If you haven't watched my early look for MLB, go check that out. It is on my channel right now. I will be putting an updated version as well as you guys know in my MLB videos, I like to do home run predictions and stuff like that because we know how important those double dongs and those huge upside opportunities are in baseball. So I'm going to do my home run predictions as always at the end of my video. I'm probably going to do it the morning of opening day or the night before. I will let y'all know. Follow me on Twitter at cam_ATL for any like updates and stuff like that. Or if you just need to get in touch with me about anything, at cam_ATL. Thank you guys for joining me as always, man. The squad, greenlightdfs.com. We are 5 in a row. We are going for 6 in a row tonight. You guys know when I love when we get on these streaks. I get super, hype about it. I do my best work when we're in the middle of a streak like this. So going for 6 in a row tonight. It's only a 4-game slate, so it's going to be very interesting. We have a couple spots you want to keep an eye on. First and foremost, Russell Westbrook had a historic game last night. Major shout out to him. One of my favorite players, just off the hustle he brings, plain and simple. It's rare to find people like Russell Westbrook in the world in general. People who make that much money, but yet still put that much effort into what they love. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, he's just a beast. All right. He hasn't taken a step back at all. He's an absolute monster. And man, that was great to watch yesterday. He destroyed. But with that being said, I love him again today if he's active. Okay, he played the game they just played yesterday, and Beal missed yesterday. Now I could see a scenario where Westbrook rests and Beal is back. If that happens, then the role is reversed. Instead of Westbrook, I want Beal. You know what I'm saying? If they're both active, I'm fine with Westbrook and Beal. This is a fantastic matchup against Charlotte. A great, great spot. But keep in mind, there are a few spots. Let's talk about Westbrook. Like I said, if Westbrook played last night, if Beal does come back today, possibly they rest Westbrook. So keep an eye on that. Obviously, Beal would be an absolute lock on a 4-game slate if Westbrook misses. Also, Kawhi Leonard played yesterday. He's another guy that I love today. You know what? Let me go ahead and just lock these guys in while I'm talking about them. Love Westbrook today. Love Kawhi Leonard. Okay, but the issues with these two guys is they did just play yesterday, and they both have back-to-back not playing situations here. Like, if they don't play, obviously you want the other guy. So if Westbrook misses and Beal's back, you want Beal. If Kawhi Leonard misses, you want Paul George. So it's kind of crazy because Bradley Beal missed last night's game, so Westbrook went crazy. That would tell me possibly that Beal would be back. Westbrook might rest, or they'll both play. Last night, Paul George did not play in that game, and Kawhi Leonard played. Maybe they switch roles here as well. Paul George comes back, Kawhi rests. So keep an eye on that. I love Paul George if Kawhi rests, obviously. Terrence Mann, Luke Kennard. There's some value on the Clippers that you'll want to grab in that situation. But as of right now, with these guys not being doubtful, not being listed out for rest, I'm going to imagine they play. So Westbrook and Kawhi Leonard are in the high five. Love both of them. Another guy that I really love today is going to be Malik Monk. The matchup for Charlotte, I love a lot of Charlotte options. There's some Charlotte guys that I really haven't interest in. And Malik Monk is under 5K, and he's been balling since LaMelo Ball got hurt. Plain and simple, Malik Monk is a guy who can put up a ton of points in the scoring category. Malik Monk is a fantastic option, under 5K, only 4.9. Really, really love him on the slate today. A guy that my gut is all over today. I know he's been up and down lately, but Clint Capella. DeAndre Ayton's not known for his defensive prowess down low. He's an offensive-minded center. Now, this is a tough overall matchup for Atlanta because Phoenix's defense is overall solid. But down low, this is a mismatch. Clint Capella should be able to do what he wants down low. And at 7.4, I mean, his price is just crazy low. They are begging us to play Clint Capella here against Phoenix. This is a Phoenix squad that gave up over 53 to Pascal Siakam, gave up 57 to Vooch. Like, they give it up to centers. So Clint Capella is in a spot where he could have one of those huge 50-plus games here, and you're going to want him at 7.4. I mean, he seems really, really cheap. So if you can get him, get him. If not, then I guess it is what it is. But another value that I really love is Bismack Biyombo. Bismack Biyombo's in a fantastic spot as well. This Washington-Charlotte game is the main game that sticks out to me on this slate because at the end of the day, Phoenix-Atlanta, yes, some Phoenix will be interesting, but there's really nobody missing from there to get any major bumps. Atlanta, at least DeAndre Hunter is out, or at least should be out, might be out. So that gives some Atlanta guys, some bumps. But it's also a bad matchup against Phoenix outside of Clint Capella. Kawhi Leonard, that situation, that's really the slate's going to all come down to what the situation is with Washington and the Clippers because we've got guys like Kawhi and Westbrook who could possibly miss. And these are two high usage players, big time players on their teams that if they miss, there's going to be a ton of value and the slate becomes incredibly easy at that point. So I do feel like in my heart of hearts, like I'm putting them in the high five because at the end of the day, I'd be doing a misjustice not playing these guys in great spots that they're in, okay? I do feel like one of them could possibly rest. Okay, so keep an eye on that because that is very important. But all that needs to happen if that happens is you take that player out and you replace him with his sidekick. So if Westbrook's out, you're going to play Beal. And if Westbrook's out, it's because Beal's back. If Beal misses, Westbrook's going to play. Kawhi Leonard, if he misses, Paul George, okay, as well as the other guys that benefit there. So keep an eye on that. As of right now, though, I'm not going to promote guys like Terrence Mann and Luke Kennard and all those guys because Kawhi's not ruled out yet. Okay, plain and simple. So Westbrook, Malik Monk, Kawhi Leonard, Clint Capella, and Bismack Biyombo. Clint Capella is a pure gut call from your boy. I know I'm an Atlanta Hawks fan. This has nothing to do with me being a fan of Atlanta. Clint Capella seems too cheap, and it's one of those situations where it feels like this is a spot to grab him because in this matchup here, if Atlanta's going to keep it close in any way, it's going to be because Clint Capella has a big game down low against Ayton. All right. Now, let's check FanDuel out. Clear this out from yesterday. All right. On FanDuel. So, obviously, we still have the question marks for our main guys that we really like. Let's check value plays in general. We got Gordon Hayward at 7K. Rui at 5.7 seems very interesting with Bertans out, especially if Beal misses as well. He's going to be great. Wendell Carter's minutes will continue to bump up. He's got a solid matchup against the Clippers. PJ Washington against Washington is in a solid spot. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, PJ Washington's in a fantastic spot here. I mean, he's 6'8 on DK. I'm going to take that over here on FanDuel. I'm going to take that 5.6 price tag over here. 1,200 less. I mean, that's a huge bargain. He played 44 minutes last game against Phoenix, March 28th. Okay, so it's a fantastic spot for him. I like PJ Washington here in this one. Bismack Biyombo is great value as well, but Bismack is very up and down, and I don't believe if on FanDuel you're really going to need that value or not. We'll just have to see how the day goes as it goes. Devontae Graham, another guy. Let me see what his price was over on DK real quick. Devontae Graham was 6-1 over on DK, so it's another very good value over here on FanDuel, so I'll take that. The matchup obviously is fantastic. I'm taking these Charlotte guys if they're too cheap, and plain and simple, those two guys definitely stick out to me as too cheap. And then I'm going to get one of my studs. Which one do I want here? I'm going to side with Kawhi Leonard just because he's way cheaper. Let me see. Let me compare them. So Westbrook's 100 more than DK. Kawhi Leonard is almost 1,000 more. Let's take Westy. Screw it. But keep an eye on this situation, all right? So Westbrook, Graham, in Washington, keep an eye on that situation. It's going to be very important to keep an eye on that, okay? Because Westbrook and Kawhi Leonard are two guys you really need to eyeball all day. Keep an eye on injuries, updates, and stuff like that because either one of them miss, you're going to have a ton of value open up, and the slate really changes course of which way you're going to go. So on Yahoo, let's check it out. Let me take Saban Lee, Kawhi, and Giannis out. All right. So let's see what we got here. First of all, let's check these Charlotte guys. 23 for PJ Washington. Devontae Graham, 16. Not bad at all. I'll play him. Devontae Graham, not bad at all. I like that. Wendell Carter at 13 is not bad. Jay Crowder at 11 against Atlanta is not bad at all either. Damn. That's not bad at all. Bismack Biyombo is only 10. How much is Malik Monk? Malik Monk's 13. Yes, sir. I'll take Malik Monk. I like him today. Let's see. Kawhi Leonard's 41. Westbrook's 51. I'm just going to stick with Westbrook because I fucking am I'm proud of his ass from yesterday. Very, very proud of him. Let's see. What else we got here? I'm not too interested in Ayton versus Capella. I do like the other side of that. Let me see. Capella's 33, so he's priced a little more accurately over here. Let's see what else we got. Who else sticks out? Dwight Howard's been fouling out every damn game, so no interest in that. He's losing it. Let's see. Nobody else really sticks out to me. I mean, obviously, Denny Avdija, if Beal ends up out again, or Westbrook ends up out, I mean, he'll have solid value if either one of them end up missing. But outside of that, there we go. Graham, Monk, and Westbrook will be the core on Yahoo. So we got Graham, Monk, and Westbrook core on Yahoo. Westbrook, Graham, and Washington on FanDuel, and then the high five on DK. Westbrook, Monk, Leonard, Capella, and Bismack Biyombo. And I'm going to repeat this one last time before I roll out and we go get this money. Pay attention to Russell Westbrook. Pay attention to Kawhi Leonard today. If Kawhi misses, you're going to want Paul George. If Russell Westbrook misses, you're going to want Bradley Beal. If Bradley Beal plays, he's also interesting under 9K. If Paul George misses, you're going to want Kawhi as long as Kawhi's in. If they're both out, then you're going to want like Terrence Mann and all those other guys. So just pay attention to all that. It's an important day to pay attention to that because on a 4-game slate, you miss any of that news, you're screwed. All right, you have to be on top of things on 4-game slate. All right, thank you guys for joining me as always. Drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let's get it. 6 in a row today. Let's go. Peace.